Hi, well, I'm Charlie Rondot. I'm from Canada, and I have been living down here for 31 years now. So I did take the plunge, and people ask, well, are you still happy here? Well, I'm hanging my hat, I'm still here. So it's turned out to be a very good situation for me, and I enjoy being here. I love the people. There's this area in particular has so many things to offer, including a lot of live music, and I am a musician, so that's always a lot of fun. But then the people themselves, that's what makes things great here. Like, it could be the nicest places in the world, and people aren't nice, well then you don't want to be there, but you do want to be here. So that's a little bit of my story for getting down here. I used to come here on vacations, and I had been 3 times. And the last time I was, it was a blue sky, kind of like we have today, and it was February. This is winter. Okay, that's good. And as a Canadian, we love winter. We ice fish every week and things like that. Skating rinks in your yard. But when you can't use the winter, it's not much fun. And it got to be that point. So here I am, and here I stay. I actually sold timeshare for a little while. Don't tell anybody. But then I got into a restaurant bar business down here too. I was a food and beverage manager at a small timeshare resort. And then I got into real estate, and it's been like almost 22 years since I've been with Coldwell Banker here. So things have worked out pretty well for me. The mañana thing, like I'm sure everybody says the same thing. If you want things done quickly, well, don't hold your breath. And it has changed a great deal. And the city has developed a lot and changed a lot. And so it's a very prosperous area, really. So there's a real middle class here, which is very, very wonderful to have. And it's going away in other places in the world. But the people are really willing to help you and things like that. So it makes it so much easier in that respect. And but you have to get used to how people drive and things like that. Well, it's funny, at a traffic light, normally, well, for us anyway, when the light turned green, you go. Here you wait because someone's going to run the yellow and the red. And so the people are ready for that, though. They are used to that. So that's one thing. And then, you do, like I say, you run the red often. But the turning to make a left turn from the far right side. So it makes a U-turn legal, which is actually quite good in the city. On the highway, if it's a 2-lane highway and you had to do that, well, you got 2 lanes of fast-moving traffic, it's kind of a death trap. So that's gone, thank goodness, in this area. But driving is a little bit, some people just don't want to drive, but you get used to it, like what in Rome. But mostly it's been a pretty smooth transition. Don't be in a horrendous hurry to do things. Like, take it easy, relax. You're in Mexico, The mañana thing does exist, but it's not that bad. You deal with it, and it works out pretty well. The siesta thing. So people have their big meal in the afternoon and then smaller meal later in the evening and things like that. It's quite civilized thing to do, actually. It's better for your system to eat that way, but then you get a little relaxed time, and but you do break up your day. You have a couple hours off, depending on your job, of course, and then just get used to it, and it all works out. Well, do your homework. You want to come down for a while and try it on, so to speak. That's a big thing. And some people will adjust very quickly. Others say, well, why isn't it like home? Well, if it's like home, why do you want to be here? So you have to get used to things, and like some people just adjust more than others. It's just the way we are as people. So, well, now everything's online. So you can find anything you want there. But when you're here, you ask questions, and you speak with the people, learn Spanish. It's a big thing. And a lot of people do not. And here you don't really need it because it behooves the local people to learn English. It's a tourist area. But they'll help you with your Spanish. You make the effort, they will help you, and then you help them with English. So it's a great trade-off. Like I said, if you're into music, there's a lot of music. If you're an artist, there's a lot of art over here and a lot of great galleries and things like that. And they're doing a lot of outside things. They're bringing, they're doing triathlons, they're doing bicycle races and things like that, because it's a great area for the climate, especially now in the dry season is wonderful for it. You get started early in the day and you've got a beautiful venue and a beautiful climate to do all these kinds of activities. So it's really good. And get out into the mountains. You can get out of Puerto Vallarta very quickly. So it's not like being in, like, say, in Mexico City, Guadalajara, huge cities. But here you can get out very quickly and you're just out, and it's lovely. So there's open mic nights and afternoons and things like that. That's how I learned to play. I used to play sports all the time until my body said, stop, stupid. And I did. But then, you go and you get to play. You meet all kinds of wonderful musicians that roll through town and the area. So that's an amazing thing in itself. And I know a lot of people who love art. And so they do the same thing. They can find people to have classes with. So things like that are quite easy to get involved with. Come for a vacation, try it on, and you'll see how great it is. But you have to take it for what it is. It's not going to become like back home. And like I said, if you want that, stay home. On the whole, it's a wonderful experience. Great people, great place. Come on down.